Hello everyone and welcome to The Vice is Right. No, sorry, it's Jordan here from Tools for Sparks. I hope you're all doing well out there. I just thought I'd briefly share with you some interesting bench vices. A few weeks ago, I don't know what happened, but something in my mind told me I needed to get some bench vices. Because as you can see, I've got this lovely oak table that I use. This is basically my desk. But I've got a few of these dotted around. I've got a few in the garden as well. They're basically old oak doors that I salvaged from somebody who was ripping them all out from their house. And I sanded and polished them up. I waxed them with some nice oil and they make lovely tables. However, I thought to myself it would be really nice for some of my Tools for Sparks videos if I had a little vise that would go onto my workbench so that I can hold things in. For example, if I'm demonstrating some drill bits, I can use the vise to hold a workpiece in and then I can drill it safely, because before, if you saw my arm egg video for example, it was a bit of a disaster. I just got a metal back box and kind of held it down and drilled it on my workbench and it was all a bit of a mess. So that's why I got myself these. Now I know probably this isn't for everyone, this video, but for anyone who likes to sort of have a workstation, I thought it would be useful. And there's two sizes. So this little thing, I can't even remember what the brand is. I got it off Amazon. I'll leave you a link in the description. This is a real dinky little thing. I mean, you might think it's a load of rubbish. To be honest, it's not like the best quality or anything, but for the size, it's just perfect for a little table like I've got. And if you want to just hold small pieces up to about 20 mil, then it will do the trick. This one is more of a sturdy thing. This is from Draper. So I'll get it open and then I'll demonstrate both of them to you on the table and show you what they look like. Very simple packaging. It's basically, that's it. There's nothing else in the box, and why would you need anything else? So the part number on this is the 38267. It's cast iron with a curved jaw, so you can fit conduit in it. 40 mil capacity. I don't know if it's got like a weight on it. Usually they have a weight rating, but this one doesn't seem to have. But basically, this is it, right? So you've got a normal bench vise clamp, but you've got this part here which you can put pipes in as well. So it's great for conduit. You know, you can stick a bit of 20 mil metal conduit in there and vise it up and then use it for, you know, reaming the conduit, for threading the conduit, for cutting the conduit, whatever you might want to do. And it's just, the great thing about these is they're adaptable. They can fit onto basically any table. So you literally just undo that, table goes in there, and you tighten it up. Now I would recommend that you put a bit of packing wood either side of this, because it will mark your table otherwise. So like for this, for example, if I tighten it up on this, it's just going to wreck the edge of my table. So I'm going to probably put a bit of cardboard either side, and that will make sure that I don't damage my table. Now the only extra bit of packaging is this tiny little sticker, a Draper sticker, which is not going to last very long, but that's about it really. So I'm going to get it up on the bench now and just show you what it's like actually mounted on the bench. So here's the edge of my table. Now, as I say, I am going to use some cardboard just to protect the table before I screw it on. And all you do is unwind this, put a bit of cardboard either side like that just to protect it. There we go. And then it just tightens up like so. Obviously you want to get it nice and tight so that it doesn't slip. And that is pretty darn solid, to be honest. I'm quite impressed with that. So then this is what you use to tighten it up and loosen it. We'll see if I can get something to kind of strap in there to work on. What can I use? So I'll just use this little metal screwdriver as an example. So that clamps in quite nicely. I'm going to end up damaging my metal screwdriver if I tighten that in too hard. Let's do it with a bit of cable, shall we? There we go, so I've got a bit of 16mm earth cable in there. And what we'll do is just straighten it in like that. Put it in the vise. Tighten it up. That is really solid. That's not going anywhere. I can jiggle that around like that, but that won't pull out. So that's a really nice, good size actually for what I would use on a day-to-day basis, to be honest. And it's perfect for doing little projects like this in my study, to work on various little pieces. Obviously I can then just, you know, get that fixed in place and then use it to demonstrate my new Knipex cutters, which I've just done another video about. Let me see if I can strip the end off this. Nah, still doesn't work that nicely. But anyway, this is not designed for stripping 16mm earth, but you get the point. A nice solid vise. Now obviously if you're using pipe, then there is a pipe grip which would hold the pipe slightly lower, but it would go in like that. So you could put some 20mm, 25mm conduit in there. Anything up to 40mm as it says, which is quite a decent size really. And it's got a nice solid mechanism, but it's very loose and easy to tighten and tighten up and loosen. So I think it's a nice bit of kit really. So then let's do a side-by-side comparison with this little mini vise. Again, I'm just going to tear off a bit of cardboard and just to protect the table, but we'll get the mini one on here and we'll see how we get on with the mini vise. Right, so that just fits there nicely. And again, tightens up pretty. Oh, okay. I don't know if that just ripped the cardboard, if that's gonna. Okay, I think that was just ripping through the cardboard, but that's on pretty solid now. And again, I can use this to tighten up and hold various pieces. It's very small, as you can see. I mean, it's so dinky. But it could be ideal, for example, if you've got a little file and you want to file things down. It's just kind of cute really, and nice to work on small items. So I think it's nice, and it's pretty sturdy, to be honest. That is not going anywhere. That wire is pretty well gripped into there. I can obviously, you know, grip it sideways like that, and it will grip even better. But that's pretty good for what it is really. I think this was only a few quid. This one's probably a little bit more expensive. I'll leave links in the description for both of these so you can get yourself one and have a look. And don't forget to check out my Tools for Sparks Amazon shop, because my whole tool setup is on there. So if you have a look at that shop, there's a link in the description for that. You can see all my day-to-day tools that I use. Obviously these are not the kind of things I'm going to be using on a day-to-day basis, but they're nice to have around and nice to use if you've got a workbench that you like to do some piecework on. Let me know in the comments if you've got anything like this, or if you've got a recommendation for a different kind of vise. I would love to know. I always appreciate learning about new tools, as you know, and we've got kind of a community going on here. I do read all your comments, and I know that you like to share my videos out to other people, which I really appreciate too. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Have a great day.